Hello, my dear Kiwi family. Today's topic is very important. We are going to talk about the Kiwi roadmap for 2026. And I have created this roadmap by my own experience as well as extensive research. I do have more than 12 years of experience working with the precious clients all across the globe. And this video, whether you are a fresher or you do have experience, this is for you. Yes, this is for every QA. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. First thing first, welcome to the future of QA. We have seen QA has been changed a lot in previous year and this trend is not gonna stop. And this trend is going to be in more speedy manner. So in this roadmap, I have listed down 11 essential area to keep you even more relevant, more competitive, more valuable in the modern software industry landscape. So let's dive into each step and understand why it matters most for your career growth. First step, master the QA mindset first. Yes, having a right mindset supposed to be the first step in any journey. So before jumping into any tool, you need to think like a professional tester. And how you are going to achieve that? By learning software testing principles. Yes, you heard it right. Basics are always relevant regardless the time. Software testing principle, software development life cycle, and software testing life cycle. And have the knowledge on software testing techniques like boundary value analysis, equivalent partitioning, exploratory testing, sanity, smoke, gorilla, ad hoc, monkey testing. Such testing tools supposed to be very handy in your QA journey. And focus on how system work as well as how system breaks. So tools are temporary, thinking is permanent. Jumping to the another step. Second point, get yourself familiar with the agile testing. We work as a team and team work in a certain manner, follow certain methodology. And agile is what most teams follow. So learn agile principles, Scrum fundamentals, and practice shift left testing. And when I say shift left testing, it doesn't mean we have to rush on testing the application as soon as possible. It is a more of a mindset whether testing introduced in initial phases of software development life cycles. Introduce quality in initial phases is what is a crux of shift left testing. And how QA own the QA task in a sprint and own the quality throughout the cycle. Moving to the another step, learn to code up to object-oriented programming. This is very essential. Pick any language, whether it Python, Java, JavaScript, any language is fine. Understand the data types, variable, loops, condition, and master up to the object-oriented programming. And have a skill in debugging area, because debugging supposed to be a very handy tool going forward, because AI generates code, but you as a QA need to validate it and reshape it as per your need. And for that, you must have a basic knowledge on a coding and a good debugging skill. Moving to the another step, which is go deep with one automation tool. We do not need to master everything. Learning any tool is fine. Basics are same all across the tool. Selenium 4, whether it's Playwright, Cypress, Robot Framework, or there are n numbers of tools in market. Learn any tool, but we need to mostly focus on locators and weights, page object model, cross-browser testing, and again I'm emphasizing debugging failure. Fifth step, practice on dummy application. Use the demo website. There are n number of demo websites. And build mock scenarios. Think about the edge cases and cover those into your mock scripting. Growth doesn't wait for the project allocation. Chances used to be very slippery in nature. We have to grab with the both hands. Now moving to the another step, mastering API testing. So APIs are the backbone of any application. So learn about the REST fundamentals, HTTP methods, authentication type, JWT, OAuth, OAuth 2.0, and automate with the proper validations. So UI test validate workflows and API test validate core logic even before UI. Moving to the another step, build your own mini framework. So this is where you transit from the software quality engineer to software development engineer in test. So use dummy UI and API websites and dummy setup, implement configs, reporting, retry logic, utilities, proxies, and create your own mini architect. No one going to judge it, but create architect from your own from scratch using behavior driven development or domain specific language or whatever suits you well. But creating architect from very scratch is going to give you immense confidence, and this is where you are going to learn design thinking, not just the tool. Moving to the another step, understand CI/CD pipelines. Set up a basic pipeline with the GitHub action. You can do with even a private GitHub account. Download the Jenkins, run on local, try to set up the pipelines and know how tests fit into the deployment, and learn the basic of Azure or AWS would be always good to have. So seamless quality checks and integration all across the environment is necessary. So QA environment, staging and prod, we as a QA have to make sure all across the environment, and quality is supposed to be consistent, and we are supposed to achieve that by continuous integration and continuous development. Moving to the another point, explore BiDi and YBM. I have created a lot of videos on YBM and BiDi. So there you can learn from the very scratch to advanced level. So this is what where future is heading towards. So learn BiDi WebDriver, learn YBM, and understand intent-driven automation. So we are supposed to just mention the intent, like, hey, on the application A, I want to do this. Instead of this particular URL, do this action and do that action. Now we are on the intent-driven automation, where we are going to just mention the business goal as an intent, and automation tool supposed to grab that, break into the action, perform the validation, or perform the checks and give us the result. So this is what intent driven automation called. So this is next gen browser automation, and we have to learn that as soon as possible. 10th, leverage AI with MCP. So understand the model context protocol, and the very basic where you can explore a lot of things is download the cloud desktop and integrate the playwright MCP and kick off from there, and use AI for test generation and analysis as much as possible. So AI amplifies skill, doesn't replace the judgment. 11th and our last point from the roadmap, keep exploring, stay curious, and always keep an eye on AI powered test automation concept. BiDi and YBM is one among those. Smart test optimization and integration is very essential to learn and keep an eye on, and understand the IT industry demand dynamics. This is also very essential. So these were the roadmap. Trust the process, trust yourself, and if you are consistent enough, then speed doesn't matter a lot. Stay curious, and this is going to beat all the fear. Trust yourself, and please comment me what are the one skill you are committed to accomplish in 2026. I think that's it for today, guys. If you find any value in this particular video, kindly like it, share it, and subscribe it. Take care and goodbye, my dear QA family.